Hello, good afternoon. My name is Lindy Serna Carillas, and we are in the public speaking class. You probably wonder why my face look like this. Well, let me explain why. Today we're gonna talk about the day of the day. The general purpose is to inform, and the specific purpose is to inform about how Central America celebrate the day of the day. The Day of the Dead is one of the most important tradition holiday in Central America, celebrating for the 2 days event. Some people start celebrating after October 31st, and some people start celebrating on November the 1st to November the 2nd. Above a small town in Mexico, the sun rises like a great miracle, and one family begins with the preparation for the annual celebration, the Day of the Dead, el Día de los Muertos. Soon they will go out into the night, join their neighbors, and walk to the graveyard to welcome the spirits of their loved ones home again. Family gather together with festivities in the cemetery. They play sports, they eat together, and they sing, dance, and do the family things that they used to love when they was alive. The Day of the Dead is one of the most important holidays in Central America, and it's important that we understand the importance of this holiday tradition, that we have the knowledge and why it's so much important about it. One of the main points is about the ofrendas. That's how we celebrate the Day of the Dead. I have celebrated the Day of the Dead before in my country, Guatemala, with my family. We call it different. We call it Saints Day, Dia de los Santos. We celebrate this holiday just like everyone else, but we put our own touches. We must understand the significance about this holiday and why it's important. One of the main components is the ofrenda. The ofrenda is what we do for the families who pass away. According to Johnson T., the ofrenda is often the most recognized symbol of the Day of the Dead. Every ofrenda includes the four elements: water, wind, earth, and fire. Each one is represented on the ofrenda. Papel picado represents the wind. The candles represent the fire. The food represents the earth. And the most popular is pan de muerto. And the water, who represent the water. I remember in my country, my grandma used to tell me in the nighttime, she used to leave a container with water because she believed that the spirits are thirsty and that's the only day that they can drink water. So she used to put the container there, and I used to be afraid and scared. I didn't even want to get up in the nighttime and even go to the bathroom or something because I was scared and afraid, because I believe all the things that my grandma used to say. One of the reasons that we celebrate this is because we want to keep the memories of our loved ones. And sometimes we don't want to break the generations, because generation to generation and generations, they keep celebrating this tradition and they don't want it to stop. And if one generation stop, so they're gonna break that change, and then the next generation won't be able to celebrate it. But I want to explain how the ofrenda looks like. If you come right here, this is the ofrenda. The ofrenda is the favorite food that the families used to love to eat when they was alive. So they put the food and the drinks, fruits, vegetables, whatever they used to love to eat, we put it there. This is the altar. The altar is where we put all the pictures of the family members who already passed away. We also put symbolic items on the altar. And I mentioned before, we had the candles and the four elements that represent the dead. In the cemetery, people play music, their favorite songs for the people who pass away. They bring flowers and they spend all night right there because they believe that the spirits are there. Even though that you don't see it, but they there. We do the candies skulls. They are candies and we use them that way the children's they won't be fear of the dead. That's one reason we paint their face, because we want to get close to the dead. That way we not afraid of them. So whenever you see somebody with the face painting, it's because they are celebrating the Day of the Dead and they don't wanna fear the dead. So that's why it's important, even though another country celebrate a little different. Brazil and Peru, they do a little different as Mexico and my country, but we do it with the same purpose. The same purpose is to celebrate the dead and the living and the memories of our ancestors. And if you have any question, please let me know. Don't hesitate to let me know, and I will let you know more about it. Thank you for listening.